he's just going and going and going in a way where he probably wouldn't be able to do that if he was playing Star.
It's back. It's back.
It's 70% too.
Oodles of it.
You never thought that you'd ever have to know like what the percentage was that you wanted.
Seeing Purell, holy crap.
70%.
It's shopping day. It is, it's Wednesday, right?
Wednesday, yeah.
Hump day.
Did you want to get a bottle for the shop?
Hey, we're filming tonight the outro clip here for Wednesday on the back camera because I want to give you a little tour of the latest. I mentioned a couple days ago, I'm behind on showing it to you, but oh man, I've wanted one of these since I saw them in the Apple Store, and you know, quarantine runs you down, so here it is. This is the iPad Pro 12.9 space gray, Wi-Fi only, 256 gig. They had a 128, but I never buy the cheapest one, so I had to go to the 256. We'll authenticate with Face ID and flip up, and this is by far the fastest iOS device I have ever used. This thing just flies through applications. I cannot believe how quick this thing actually is. Look at that. That's ridiculous how quickly it launches applications. Now that's the first time the iTunes store has been open, so that was a little bit slower. We'll go to the App Store here. It just bangs things open. I did a multi-core test of this thing over here in Geekbench. I'm not gonna run it again because it takes a little bit of time, but it's just absolutely ridiculous. So this is the 4th generation iPad Pro 12.9. It's an ARM 2.49, 5.5 gigs of RAM, probably 6 gigs. Maybe it shares some graphics with the system memory there. But I wanted to get the big one just because this whole display and using iOS on here, and Safari is now truly a desktop class browser. We'll hop on over to E39 source. It just pops right up. It's all here, it's already loaded, and it's stupid how fast this thing is and how pleasurable this thing is to use. And you know, since I've used iOS, it's been a little bit of time now, so we can invoke the dock and, I don't know, bring mail and just drag it over here and immediately split screen and see everything here. Like there's 50/50, we can move thirds over there. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And I remember years ago, you know, I had the 1st gen iPad. I think I had the 2, then maybe I skipped the 3, or maybe I skipped the 2 and went to the 3. And then I think the last one I had, Nate is typing a comment right now because he has the last iPad that I had. And I want to say that was an iPad Air 2, Air 3, something like that, probably circa 2015. I could be way off. I don't know. I don't know my iPads very well. iPhones and MacBooks maybe, iPad not so much. And that was a fantastic device. I loved that thing. And I really missed it when I sold it. But this is just on a different level from a hardware standpoint and just everything. I mean, the soft iOS has come so far on the iPad. There's only 3 buttons on this whole thing, a power button and then the 2 volume buttons. This is where the Apple Pencil would hook up. There's 4 speakers. The speakers are insane. The audio, or the display is insane. The performance is insane. The Wi-Fi is fast. The battery life is okay. Of course, I've been playing with it a little bit. That's about 2 days and we're on a quarter. That's not too bad for as much power as this thing makes. I have barely used the camera. I don't think an iPad, you know, you're holding it out there like this. An iPad is not a camera, and I mean, it can do it, but you're not going to go on vacation and just take all your vacation shots with an iPad, or at least I'm not. But since I've used iOS for the iPad, it's just been totally redesigned and customized and improved for the different interface, the larger display. A different keyboard that now has a caps lock button. I mean, this is not a MacBook replacement. I don't ever want the iPad to be a MacBook replacement for someone like me, someone that does video editing and 20 applications going at once, and I want to be able to look up in the taskbar and see iStat menus and see how much CPU I'm using, and that would be a cool app to have on an iPad. But holy crap, this thing's getting close. Like if you were a basic user who just took and shared photographs and played on social media, and maybe occasionally typed up a short paper, shit, I mean, yeah, you could totally do it. wow, I'm impressed. I'm blown away by it. And yeah, it's a lot of money, but that is a lot of hardware, let me tell you. Anyhow, we're at the end of Wednesday. We went shopping. We went over to Ralph's this afternoon or this evening and picked up a couple of things just to catch up. Kenan and I watched a documentary he put together tonight that was really good, and then hung out. We had pizza for dinner. I had pizza for dinner. And now it is, I don't know. I've taken my watch off and my phone is busy. So tomorrow's Thursday. I got a couple things I got to ship at the shop, a couple sales things. I forgot to show you my changed artwork in my office, so I'll try to remember to do that tomorrow. And I won't talk to you too much longer, so I'll talk on Thursday. Good night.